I think I want to continue telling my story, telling the story of the African American diaspora.
Hi, welcome to SoundBites From Home, a visual podcast featuring students, faculty, and staff from the Department of Performing Arts at American University. I'm your host, Andrew Brown, and today's guest is Malik Gomes Cruz, a dancer at American studying black dance styles.
Because their anger is not ours to carry, their bullets or brokenness, because hopeless is not our horizon, because healing is a duty and obligation, because God is a holy action, a woman who changes with weather, because in between we dance, because times are hard and we are timeless, because we cherish the groove and the ground we walk on, water and wishes well worn, because we suffer without defeat, refusing to be destroyed, because we miracle and magic, charm and spell, because we forgive but never forget. We know justice isn't determined by a judge, because karma never dies.
Well, Malik, hello. Thank you for joining us here for Soundbites from Home. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How's it going? Thank you for having me.
Of course. Things are going well on this end. Thanks for asking. So, give us your full name, your year, and your focus of study at American.
Awesome. Well, my name is Malik Gomes Cruz. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a sophomore right at American, and I'm studying African American diaspora studies and dance.
Were there any specific styles of dance you really liked or gravitated towards?
Yeah, I really gravitated towards Black dance practices, particularly, like West African, hip hop, like urban dance forms, how they influence the dance field, but then also how we can like learn from them, and what they can tell us about social and political movements.
For the wizards and ways of our defiance, visions of our rising, risen selves, overcoming grace, fire, spitter tongues, wise as rickety rocking chairs, suffering salt and sand skies, and memories unshackled, shining stitches on a stretch-marked heart. For the flowers that bloom in midnight scars, how we suffered and sought a North Star when there was no light. We glowed and sparked. We glowed and sparked.
So, you're saying that the dance styles that you study also correlate with what's going on socially in a certain culture.
No, definitely. I think the arts in particular, whether that be music, dance, visual arts, that they really influence what happens politically, especially in an academic setting when we talk about all these things. It's often the most like turned to is like the, how these are talked about and discussed in like a political context or throughout history, like what they have done to like progress movements and all that. So particularly like within like the African American canon, the use of music, the use of rhythm, and like African aesthetics to help spread messages. Like it's very powerful. I think it's more inherent with Black dance forms, like to be able to tell a story. Like, for example, with West African dance, the dance moves are essentially personifications of like day to day actions. Um, like what I mean by that is like there's a West African dance called the Chebi Chen,
Yeah.
and it's essentially this movement where you're picking up something and eating it. It's supposed to simulate like how they would in the village eat rice. So like the movement is very much like using the motions of what it would be like to eat that food, but now it's in a dance. There are other dances where you pick berries and you put it in your basket, but that's one part of the movement. Your bottom half is matching the rhythm of the drums, so it's telling a story through your body, and that's what I want to do with my artwork, and with my choreography.
So tell me about how you got to American University.
Yes, I'm a Frederick Douglass Distinguished Scholar. So I was accepted into American with the full 4-year tuition scholarship. Um, that was incredible for me, and I think that was part of the reason why I wanted to come to American, because I first really loved the DC area and what it had to offer me, and it has an amazing dance community as well. But then also this amazing opportunity with the Frederick Douglass program to be able to study and have like a small group of really intelligent and really bright people to like collaborate with. There's only 5 people that get it out of like 700 a year. So chances were slim, but I got it, and now I'm here, and it's been incredible and a great opportunity.
No, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. This has been really fun, and I hope to kind of continue this dialogue as the semesters continue to go on.
Awesome. Thank you for having me and chatting with me.